But we got some good topics. But the first one we're going to jump into, man, we've been pushing this one off for a while. And we kind of hit on the Houston thing. So we're going to the other city of fuckery, a.k.a. Atlanta. So the topic for this one is dating in Atlanta is hard. And before we jump into it, man, any of y'all, like, do y'all agree with it, man, from based on what you're hearing? Not in your own experience, unless y'all want to share some of that. Y'all been down there and you was...
Yeah, Wally, why don't you discuss your experience?
Mike, girl, please. I have never traveled to ATL in my life.
So, Wally, you was in the streets in Atlanta. How's Atlanta treating you?
I never went to Atlanta.
Okay.
Don't you do that. You went to Atlanta. That's why you over here trying to throw that on me.
Stan, you got something you want to tell us about Atlanta?
If you see me on any documentary dealing with Freaknik, I was only there as a visitor.
Oh boy!
Although I did get a spanking
You
when
was
I
a
came
visitor,
back.
all right. You got flu. So what you trying to say? You got flu now?
Damn, Stan. So you was out there back in the day. Freaknik?
Freaknik.
Do they still have those?
I was under 18. I came back with a T-shirt that says "I got crabs at Freaknik."
So staying out of Freakniks, they still going on, man.
Boy, I gotta say something. That was the first and last time I got a beating as a teenager. So
So staying as the Freakniks, are they still going on or?
Nah. But when it was like back in the day, it was like the black what's the thing called? Black spring break. Because Florida, we have spring break, but it's for, white people. So it wasn't for us. It was for them. Because we grew up in Florida. I'm like, what's the beach? It's just, it was for them. It's kind of like the difference between MTV spring break and BET spring break. And BET spring break is much more livelier. And Atlanta is like the New York of the South back then.
Okay, so paint a little bit of picture, man. So what was so great about Freaknik? What was the
like the traffic would stop on the freeway and people would dance in their cars. Everybody turned on one station, V103. It was like different people from everywhere was there.
So was it a lot of like X-rated things going on during Freaknik?
Well, it is black student. I mean, white students do it too, but it's the difference between like
motherfuckers like you got this ability. Why are you doing all this? Like, well, they did it too. What's going on?
But like it is because like it's a difference between KFC and Popeyes. And Atlanta was Popeyes.
What you trying to say and say they were seasoned? Ain't that?
Yeah,
something?
It was seasoning. It was on. It was popping.
Yeah, now it's seasoning raw.
So what's this like around Uncle Luke?
Oh, all of it. All of it. It was straight up even.
To that
doom 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 doom.
Hey, gun to
it. Set him up. I got him. Motherfuckers out there doing some freaky shit. He fell for the trap.
Hey man, look. Soon that happened, it was like, my pelvic on your behind. That's what it was. We all know what it be. But that's the thing, right? You're just having fun. You're meeting people. However, if I'm on anybody's tapes, it wasn't me.
Oh, that was you, Stan. We might have to go search up the archives. we might have to dig up the archives out here.
But it's I'm just gonna say this: like the people there are nice. Then it was like different counties, and I do remember we did move to Atlanta for like a season after the hurricane. My parents got divorced. My mom needed her space.
So, yeah, you were trying to pass about you.
She needed her space.
You was dead in there. You was right in that motherfucker.
Yeah, I was in the county, DeKalb, and it was okay, but it was very different then because there was something called Mountain, and I know it was like Stone Mountain. It was all white, so there were certain places that were segregated then.
Oh, okay.
And this was the 90s. Like you couldn't go to certain places. But the people there was nice, and also I had a 25-year-old girlfriend. And I was only 18. I didn't know nothing. I just thought that love was just love.
Yeah, right. We ain't buying that shit.
Okay, so I got a quick question for Stan.
Mhm.
So Stan, is there like a freak Nick for like a Latinas around somewhere?
That's your category. I don't touch them people. I don't touch my.
Shout out to Sans racism.
Wrong with you?
But you know what? There is. It's called Carnival. The Bay Area is whack for it because they gentrify San Francisco. So Carnival, it's good in Florida because Cayocho. That's Carnival. Remember Wally?
Okay.
You guys still have Cayocho?
I'm gonna look that up once we get off here.
Wait, you don't have Cayocho? Cayocho's big. And then New York and Canada has Carnival, so those things are huge. But when they say Latin, that's what I'm talking about. Like it's the Caribbean, Panamanian, Honduran, Colombian. I'm not so much. I'm not too sure about the Mexicanos. They come or Nicaraguans, or El Salvadorians. But
Well, we don't need a Nicaraguan then.
But anyway, Carnival is out. I'm not too sure about the West Coast. That's all I'm just saying. I'm not too sure about the West Coast.
But all right,
I will
let me go
say
ahead.
this about Atlanta. Well, I gotta say this about Atlanta. Now, notice the title when she said 15 women to every man. That's a yes. That's a yes. Ladies, if you come to Atlanta and you think you're gonna keep your husband, you're gonna be sharing your husband in Atlanta. Because
Damn, is that bad? The ratio is just that lopsided like that?
It's bad. It's horrible. These women are brave. They'll come knock on your door and ask for your man.
Damn.
Like,
really?
Yeah. I had it happen to a friend of mine. They was trying to tell her that she needs to go to work.
M3 on Expedia right now.
Like, told her that she needs to go to work and she won't listen to us. We told her like, yo, Atlanta, like those like tens, but not tens in look, like tens in like Pam and Jesus, they own careers, they got money, they want a man, they're gonna share him. And she's like not listening. Stayed there for like 3 months, and he came back home and like, hey, what you gonna do for me? Because I got 4 women that's willing to pay for me.
Damn.
Like, we can divorce right now, and I'll cut you off. I'm gonna be taken care of.
So you said he put the dick on eBay. He's like, he came back with a abundance mindset. Like, look, y'all gotta pay.
Yeah, even had a cousin. He had like 3 kids. Him and his wife just moved to Atlanta. 3 kids. And they live on those apartments that's facing the freeway, right? Women will get off the freeway and will knock on the door like, hey, can I talk to your husband? These women are very straightforward.
So they aggressive, like the ratio. They like shit. We got
If you are a straight man, you should have. I forget what somebody said. If you're a straight man, you have 25 women. A bi man will have 50. A gay man got 1,000. And I was like, oh my god, like that's how many.
that's crazy as fuck.
Yeah, because they want a man and they know they got to share him. And so I was like, wow.
All right, well, let me play this clip because I got like 3 of them. So we're gonna play them, and then there's a couple questions. Of course, I'm gonna ask y'all, but feel free to. They shouldn't be too long because I got shorter clips. So let me know if we need to stop anything. Y'all catch anything?
Share my experience. So I'm single, and a lot of it is like you were told to do all the things. Put your head down. Don't look at boys. Study. Don't depend on anybody. Blah blah blah. You look up and you're like, oh, I did all something I was supposed to do, and now you're telling me I can get this many people, and then they have this. Guys have so many options. Like I'm in Atlanta. You see how that in your soul it just came up. The sheer ratio. We're 14 to 1, 15 to 1. Women heterosexual men, black minimum, yeah. So a lot of women feel like, does it even matter if I go out? Like, I'm just being honest, like, or it's just, it feels more challenging. And it feels like, I also came from an age and stage where the men courted. I'm sorry, all this stuff.
Oh, this new age stuff?
All this texting to get to know. No, a man would call you, tell you, I want to take you on a date, tell you what time to show up, or say, can I pick you up? Like, I came from an age of that. I can't go back.
Yeah.
So the women that have that and everybody's own standards, we were even talking about, I'm triggered by high value, all that stuff.
High value, low
I don't
value,
even
high
understand
functioning.
it. I don't
Yeah.
even really get it. I don't mind.
So she's like still
Man.
kind of stuck, like she lives somewhere else, but in Atlanta, like they got to do the bare minimum.
Okay, can I go first on this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Remember you talk about proximity, right? When you're in college, that's the time you need to go ahead and get your husband, and especially in Atlanta, or any black place or any black schools you go to. A lot of times people go get their husbands. That's why there's a difference between a sorority and a dove. See how Wally just stopped? You don't want to be a dove in college.
What's a
You
dove?
want a groupie, basically.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to be a dove. And I'm sorry if you're a dove, ladies, but like it's different from being a sorority. You don't want to be a dove. But that's when you need to go ahead and you need to date and then decide and then go ahead and get married. Because if you think that you're gonna like date in Atlanta and you're gonna find somebody, that's not gonna work out because everybody one is coming into Atlanta. Because remember I told you like Atlanta is the New York of the South. So you're meeting so many new people. So you're looking at somebody black from Arkansas, somebody black from Kentucky, somebody from Ohio, somebody from New Mexico. They're all coming into Atlanta. And so, man, it's like a candy store. And then you gonna tell me I need to pick you? And there's so many different Southern women. Like, I'm not even, it's Southern, Midwestern women. There's so many of them. You're gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a kid in the candy store. You like a buffet, a fat boy in a buffet. You're gonna be happy. So if you're in college, do your best and get that man.
But let me ask you, because it sounds like Atlanta's one of them places, man. It's like one of them rare instances where so many females. Then what they keep on emphasizing is like straight men. So it's like those men have like a lot of options. Do you think like women should consider leaving Atlanta
And
if
what,
that's
go
the
to
case? Because
Houston?
if I'm a female and I'm like, I'll be like, I'm gone. Fuck this.
And go where? Houston, Atlanta's little sister?
Nah, I
They
mean,
got the
I'll go to
same-
another city, that has a better ratio of men to women. Like I ain't about to.
Okay, look, if you go to Atlanta, if you go to Houston, they facing the same stuff. The same people in Atlanta went to Houston and carried the spirit of Atlanta to Houston, right? So you're doing the same thing. If you go to Miami, right, now you're facing colorism because you can't go to the same places you could go to Atlanta and Houston because they don't let you in because they don't want black people in the establishment. So
What
it's
about
not like you get
California?
the same. Say again?
I was like, well, what about California?
Oh man, you know full well when you come to California, nobody black is looking at no black woman. It's like don't come here if you're black. Don't come to
Wait. Hold on. Let me just ask a quick question.
California.
Like, because y'all keep mentioning about like there's a large amount of women and a small amount of straight men. So are the women right in that large ratio? Are there ugly women? You
No,
know,
no,
or do we have some farmers? Because in the South, let's just keep it honest. Most of them are very unhealthy. They eat fried pickles and fried Oreos. They eat fried everything. Okay, so we know how morally unbeast and unhealthy
Nigga said
most
fried
of them could be.
Oreos.
which is okay. First of all, unlike California, we do have a real examples of what is thick. And here in California, what we have is people who are round and they call themselves thick. We have stallions in Florida. That's why Meg the Stallion is a thing because we have those. They can eat the fried pickles and Twinkies and look like Meg the Stallion because the thickness
AKA they put in work.
is in their DNA. That's number one. The women are gorgeous. Again, you can be gorgeous in college, but you have no money. Here's a woman who have money, but then there's another woman who's also gorgeous, who also have money and status. And then there's another woman who's gorgeous with money, status, and prestige. And here
So they
you
should get
are.
chose.
And they,
The
but
pr-
that's what I'm saying. You're gonna be a pick me as a man. It's like pick me. Come on, pick me. Pick me. Pick me. Actually, no, you're not pick me. You'll get me. Come get me. Because
But
you
that's what I'm saying, man. Like
like,
with the sheer ratio, man. I get like the Miami and like you said, Houston, because those are overpopulated. But shit, maybe they need to go to like fucking Oklahoma City or something.
okay, here's the thing, right? What I said about California, we got
Gary, Indiana.
like we gotta go be honest in California, like nobody's really going for black women like that in California. Black men can say all that stuff they want to, but we said plenty of times, me and M3 talk about here in California, sometimes I forget my parents are black because I think one of my parents are white because that's all you see is black people, black men with different races of women. And then you see black women, different races of men. Very rare that you see black on black. Rare. It's rare, right? Other people talk about it in California and other podcasts. It's not really news for us in California. But if you guys want to go ahead and spin it out, make sure you pay us our money here on this network. But if you're a black woman and you want to get a black man, like I said again, because Atlanta, you're looking at that's like all the college towns are there. Black wealth is there. It's very rich in that aspect. It's just and also it's a what's that thing called? Like it's a hub. So you got the major airports are there. So Atlanta is big in that aspect, right? But if you're trying to get a man, the man knows their worth, and I think that's what's going on because there are women there that don't care that you married. They don't care. They're like, you know what? Fine, I'll pay for your time. Just give me some D.
Damn. Okay. Shit.
You
So
know what?
they aggressive.
You know what I'm saying? I'll send a babysitter to take care of the kids, and here's some money to make sure your wife get a spa treatment. You just come over here from 3 to 5. I'll
Damn,
pay.
you said they paying for spa treatments.
You know, send the wife away so she's taken care of.
So the mistresses, you said side chicks on deck up there. They're like, look,
Okay, they're not even. I don't know if you call those side chicks because the only thing they want from you is your time, and they're willing to share. That's what I'm saying. They're sharing men. They don't care.
so
But
you're
what
saying
if
they
if I
got to
have
be
a
If
low
they ain't
status?
side chicks, then what are they?
Huh?
Huh?
If they ain't side chicks, what are they?
I mean, when I think of side chicks trying to be number one, right? Trying to replace the wife. These women are not. I don't think they're trying to replace the wife. They're just trying to maintain you in Atlanta, and so they
And
have
they
you.
basic
I
service
don't-
terms, they're the bidders, you know?
The bidders? What's the bidders? I never heard that.
Oh,
I
you know,
mean,
like when you go to like an auction, you bid for something.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and we're just the
at
ones
this
that's
point,
on
that's what it
display.
is.
The escorts on display.
Yeah, I can see that.
But
You
okay,
said the
but
men. You said the men are the escorts.
yeah,
No, I
escorts
can
on
see
display.
that. I can see some women like I don't care. Okay, I'm going to expose myself. So even though I had a girlfriend, when I go back home in the South to visit, I did go on dates because I was making new friends.
They
Oh,
were
Uh,
out in Atlanta.
they were friends.
and so-
Mm-hmm. That's the first time I heard it stands for the F word though.
oh no,
Friends.
when I say friends, I mean something else.
If they ain't friends,
Friends.
says you
How
just
many of us
friends.
have them?
You know, I'm like, that's a friend.
But all right,
Yeah.
let me play this next video because she's got to take real
Wait,
quick.
I gotta explain to
Oh,
you.
go
what's
ahead. My
going on.
bad.
I gotta explain to you, like they don't care because if they like you, they like you in the South. So a woman will stop her car, park it, and like, yo, I've never seen a man like you before. I know you're not from here. My name is such and such. How long you're in town for? Already assuming that you're visiting and everything else. You give the number and you go out and you hang out and that's it. And so, I'm sorry, again, flash.
This Negro blushing over here.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he
So
did
it's a
so
So
different
good.
type of-
you telling me I'm sensing pretty privilege coming from you.
I'm just telling you, like, pretty.
You was like Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman and shit.
All I'm just saying is they have a very different energy, and they got like they go get it, and they are beautiful women, beautiful inside and out. And so if
Inside and
you're
out.
yeah, inside out, because they know that there's competition.
Wally, he sound like he about to start reading poetry out here.
Look, Wally Swan, because Wally getting some memories too. So like they're gonna
Man, you over here trying to sell me, yes, you ain't gonna sell me with you. You going in this by yourself.
Yeah, I think you're in love, man. The way how you talking.
Yeah,
no,
he,
they gotta compete. They gotta compete.
Memorizing shit.
They gotta compete.
yeah, he getting them flashbacks. He's like, look,
Right.
he about to next live. He could be like, yeah, man, I went ahead and moved back.
I think we got to send him back to Coach Greg Adams, man. Get him like
He gonna be like, Stan could be like, hey, the ratio got even worse, which works in my favor.
But yeah, you ready to play the video or?
Yeah, let me go ahead. Let me.
Yeah.
The first, and I will say the number one reason why it's so hard dating in Atlanta is that Atlanta is a flex culture. Piggybacking off of that, but this is going to be number two. Atlanta is a BBL and 6 feet tall culture. Everybody want a BBL. So this is going to piggyback off of 1 and 2. Number 3 is that a lot of people want something that they cannot obtain or live up to. Okay? The moral of the story is people in Atlanta be wanting the stars but can't even provide the clouds. Number 4, I'm going to address this just because Atlanta's known for this. Atlanta has a big gay population.
Check out all 15 reasons on the channel. Okay.
Dang,
but doesn't that make me so I should be like disqualified, right, from getting ravaged by some of these chicks, because I'm not like 6 foot or whatever. I'm like maybe like 5'9", 5'10" or whatever.
I don't think it matters there, man. I think
no, because again, when you if ever you get to take, I'm not gonna say the name of the airline, but they tend to, connection flights there, you'll stand out.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
some
but I'll
strong
take
details, man. That's some strong details.
Yeah, I'll tell you this now though. It's gonna be kind of scary because it's like their airport reminds me of Soul Plane. And I'll be like, man, please let my
you talking about
pilot.
Spirit.
No, Soul Plane, the movie. I'm like, please let my pilot be white. I need my pilot to be white and not smoking weed. Can he please?
God damn, what airline you flying?
We ain't gonna say name because they ain't paying us no money.
But going back to that clip, she said something. Is it a flex culture down there? Because man, I had a friend that went down there and he was just like, I think he ran out because he wanted to go get some food real quick. So he was just wearing like a sweatsuit. And he said he pulled up to a table. He was talking to some chicks and they looked at him like, man, you ain't got no name brand stuff on. So are they kind of like bougie down there? Because I did hear that from some people. It's like a real uppity culture and shit like that.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay. So you think that kind of impacts the dating scene a little bit?
Yeah, because, let's say like you got to have something, right? Like people want something for nothing. I mean, that's what happens when, okay, so you look at Atlanta, right? So it used to be a college town. It used to, then come the music, right? TLC, the rappers, everything else, record labels, you had that scene. And then you have reality stars, and then you start having television being shot in Georgia in movies, right? So it's like Little Hollywood. It became Black Hollywood to now Little Hollywood. So of course you're meeting people and you're seeing people who have access. So yeah.
Okay.
And also we have a lot of they have a lot of McMansions. I think that's why I consider like the first start of McMansions, when everybody started having these 6-bedroom mansions, and then there's now everywhere in America. But Atlanta, to me, was like the first one that had those McMansions.
They was kind of going for the low too, though, back then.
Okay, 100 grand, 50 grand, and
Yeah, because I remember it wasn't too. That makes sense though. Did anybody have anything else before we jump to the next video? All right, cool.
Nope.
Let me go and play.
Dating in Atlanta is so bad right now. It is terrible. I got a homie right now making 100,000 a year. He makes 6 figures, and women in Atlanta are still calling him broke. He makes 6 figures, and women are still calling him broke. I don't get it. I got another homie. We went out to the club. He tried to spit game with this girl in Atlanta. It was so bad. The rejection was so bad that she pretended she got a phone call while he was talking to her. Damn. He all up in her ear. Hey, what's up, girl? The whole time. Oh, yeah, girl, where you at? Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm out here. While he's talking to her. No lie.
See, that's what I'm saying. Because I hear from guys, man. I hear sometimes it's like the ratio thing, but I hear, man, they still acting like there ain't no ratio discrepancy like that.
I think that's an age thing. Because if you're young, of course you're gonna sit down and you want to pop to a chick and you want to talk.
Because he just literally said club. These are definitely young people that are just wilding out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you just think it's an age thing.
So you talking about like the 40s and up then? It's like when you get your chances to have them. 30?
You can have them earlier than that.
Pretty much, it's really what we're talking about here. It's pretty much based upon how they're raised and or however, like pretty much sophisticated women versus just the average trash ghetto women. Okay.
Okay. So
how we're gonna pin this today, which is always the commonality of it all. Like,
yeah. So look, all right. So look, let me ask this other question, right? Just so I can make sure I really get this straight. So the ones like who was like really overbearing, right, as far as like chasing after you, want to take your husbands away. Again, Stan, you did say like they have money, right? But by their attitude, their the way how they carry themselves, are there like ghetto people with just like a lot of money, or are there like also the sophisticated type of women too?
Okay, so I will say this: if they don't have money, they're gonna look at you for money, so you will not talk to them because they won't approach you that way. The ones that have money, they'll approach you because they know, like, hey, I gotta show you my worth.
And they're attractive looking. So they're attractive looking.
Yes.
They have money, but by their demeanor, the decor, are they the type of women, right?
Okay, look, let me help.
Oh, okay, never mind. You know what?
I'll help you out with this real fast. One of my Mexican homies in the city met a woman online, and she was from Atlanta. Basically, she's a doctor. She has 3 practices. Or was it 4? Like, she had 4. It was tri-state, which is New Jersey, Philly, DC, and Atlanta. She's a doctor. African American. He's Mexican, and he's a boxer. They're married now. His mother has some things to say, and he basically told her to shut up.
You're like, you ain't about to fuck my bag up, mama.
Yeah, he was like, look. He said green blurs all racial lines, mom.
Yeah, because this one is like documentation, married. He got his papers done. He left California. He like, F all of y'all. And like, F Mexico, I ain't never come back to y'all.
No, but M3, to answer your question, I heard they got like a lot of females, man, keep themselves in shape that's getting money. So yeah, they got a class of them that's out there like that.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think like what my boy was telling me, because my boy that went out there, man, dude got game. So like he said, he just pulled up to the whole table, but he said they was kind of like sizing him up, like, man, you ain't got like no Gucci shoes. So he said like everybody's just like always upscale. So he didn't like the vibe out there, but he was just like, yeah, man, they was uppity, but he's like, I'm still gonna throw my shot. So, but he also said he's like, he thinks because how a lot of times with females be in groups, they kind of feed off each other. So he was he sensed it with some of them because he said some of them was kind of like looking like, but they were with their homegirls, so they had to play into it. But he was like, if I would have pulled probably one of them by the side, he's like, I would have grabbed some of them. 'Cause
Yeah, because once you do the label stuff, I'm like, look, if they don't have money, they're gonna look at you for money, so you will not talk to them.
Yeah,
Yeah, because once you do the label stuff, I'm like, look, if they don't have money, they're gonna look at you for money, so you will not talk to them. if you really want to go out shopping, go to New York City. Like New York is the fashion hub, and you can get stuff cheap because it's before everybody else gets it in America. And then go take yourself down to Atlanta. Cause pretty much in the South, pretty much people like go take a weekend trip to New York and go shopping and bring stuff back. So having labels don't mean anything. A lot of times, when women keep on obsessing with labels, to me, you told me that you broke and you have no money and
Yeah,
you
that's
poor.
what one of them ladies I was listening to. She said, people be like label fronting.
Yeah,
Like
and
she said, man, they be having all this stuff, but they be living in a car. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. This be the last one. There we go. Yeah.
Most people come here try to have fun. So I feel like that nobody not really taking dating serious in Atlanta right now. So I feel like this not the place for somebody who's actually ready to find a mate and settle down, unless they're coming here with the person.
This is
That's
what you
why I
was talking
said
about.
most people come here try to have fun. So I feel like that nobody not really taking dating serious in Atlanta.
She just repeated herself, but yeah, no, it was a different one with the same lady. But yeah, she was pretty much just saying like, yeah, everybody out there just on some flashy shit where, you know, after you see the flashiness, most people living in their cars and stuff. So
yeah, it's not the same Atlanta. It's not the same. But like, look, if you go there, just have a clear head and just enjoy it, and then get out.
is it worth it, like from a guy's perspective, to even move down there anymore? Because I saw it had like high STDs and shit, so it seemed like
Oh damn.
them
No,
dudes that they got the high ratio, they over there, they living it up a little too much.
I got some friends. They left. They left there, and they ain't looking back because that's. I mean, like if a girl like you, she'll tell you her status, and like, yo, I didn't want you to catch nothing. I just want you to know. And it's like,
Mm, mm, mm.
you know what I'm saying? So you at the mercy of your lust, and hopefully somebody at the other end will be like, hey, slow down. Let me tell you what I got and how to like protect ourselves and have fun and be safe. But it's I mean, what she said, like nobody taking stuff serious, and that's the problem because everybody still wants to go ahead and just have sex, but like sex is not free; it's still coming at a cost, no matter what.
I agree with you, but yeah, so people take that in consideration, man. Don't just jump down there thinking, like Stan said, it's gonna come at a cost, man. So,
And
but
don't
nah,
bring
we just
your
want.
spouse with you. Go by yourself.
You said don't bring nobody down there.
Don't go by
You said they
yourself.
going anyways, huh?
Don't bring your husband. Don't bring your wife. Don't
That's
bring
like
your
with the
boyfriend.
passport bros be saying. They be like, hey, don't bring your wife back, so she get westernized. And that's what kind of the same concept. Like, hey, don't bring you thinking you still got your man down there. You take him down to Atlanta with you, but he.
Because here's something: Atlanta will humble you, and so will Houston, Texas. So to any woman who's a 10 or wherever she at, and she come to Atlanta, she'll find herself as a 5 or a 6.
Damn.
And then you come to Texas, and you think you tall. You see a bunch of 6'8", like 6'6" is short, right? That's a forward for basketball. It's Texas, Wale. I'm football tall, so I always like to tell people I'm football tall. I'm very quick because I know Texas like you're football tall. That's it, right? But basketball tall, you come there 6'4", 6'6". They like 6'8", 6'7", 6'9", muscle like Shaq, like just built. And then you want to play basketball with them, and you like a $150 at 6'6". You're a joke. It's Texas. So that's what I'm saying. Like when you go to Texas, just know like you're gonna be humbled because it's very different over there. And again, if a woman like you, she'll invest into you real quick because she knows there's competition. She'll cook, she'll take you out, she'll show you around, help you build a support system, introduce you to her brother, her cousins, and try to get you into the network. So yeah, when they like you, they like you.
So the brothers, one last thing before we go to the next topic. So the dudes that's down there in Atlanta, because it sounds like there's some good women down there. Are they just like having too much fun with the options where they're like, I'm not even gonna make a choice because I'm living my life? Like, is that what's going on with the dudes down there? They're just like, hey, I'm like a king out here. I fuck making a choice. I'm living this up. I'll choose when I'm like 50.
There was something where somebody was trying to say it was another state. I think it was North Carolina. They were trying to say North Carolina is the same as Atlanta. North Carolina is not, because there was like North Carolina is low key. They don't show that they're rich. They're not flashy. Atlanta is flashy. If you're a model and you look great, and then you go to Atlanta, you will be taken care of. If you're handling your business and you're focused on a career or college, there's going to be women graduated towards you. So you're going to have your people gravitating towards you. So no matter, like, if you're out here being thirsty and you just got to grab them all like Pokemon, you're going to be shot down. So.
But all right, man, we'll go ahead. We'll close this one out. Yeah.
Wait a minute, we hear from Wally. What's up, Wally? Like, he's from Miami.
Wally said he's good on Atlanta stuff.
You were the one that gave a full drop on Atlanta. That's all we need to hear.
Wally said he's straight on the.
But Atlanta come to Florida a lot. So how is it for them when they come to Florida? Like, are you guys?
I would never know. I don't freaking collaborate.
That's right. Wally said, "I'm shutting that down. We ain't."